away from Zuma, and the other touch to put the ball in the top bins. This is a well-seasoned Premier League striker. Watkins is playing like a well-seasoned Premier League striker. Reacting to Ollie Watkins without wasting any more time, guys, let's get straight into it. And if we're talking about the best players this season, the best players in the Premier League, the most exciting players this season, then this guy, Watkins, has to be in the conversations. Over 30 goal contributions this season. Ollie Watkins has been the heartbeat of this Aston Villa team, and probably the biggest reason why they have been able to sneak and finish inside the top 4 this season. And at this point, it looks like Aston Villa really will finish the season inside the top 4 and will get Champions League football. Again, one of the biggest reasons why is because of this guy. Watkins, not only goal scoring vein, but also his ability to facilitate to his teammates has been outstanding this season and has helped Aston Villa massively. If we're talking about player of the season, if we're talking about one of the most valuable players in the league, I know that's probably more of a basketball term than anything, but the point remains, the most valuable player to that team, Watkins has to be top 3, top 2, if not the most valuable player to that team. Yes, United, Tottenham, Chelsea have not had the best season, but that's not to take away from anything that Aston Villa has done this year. They've just been much better than those teams. Just look at this is years and years of doing this. He just picks his spot so well. With 3 touches, puts the ball behind the net. 1 touch, step over. 1 touch to get the ball away from Zuma, and the other touch to put the ball in the top bins. This is a well-seasoned Premier League striker. Watkins is playing like a well-seasoned Premier League striker. We're talking about Aston Villa, who just 4 years ago, fantastic header as well. I just want to talk about this very quickly, but just 4 years ago, it looked like when Aston Villa were promoted from the Championship, they were barely able to stay in the Premier League. And with teams like that, it often happens that maybe in 1-2 years you go back to the Championship because they really struggle in the Premier League. But Aston Villa haven't, even with selling Grealish, their best player in a long time, a generational talent. They sold that player to Man City, and their development, their talent, their scouting, is not let them down, because look at where this team are, about to get Champions League football in a league with the likes of Chelsea, Tottenham and United finishing well behind you. And Newcastle, sorry, we have to put Newcastle in that conversation as well. So Chelsea, Tottenham, United and Newcastle, because the Premier League is very competitive right now. So if you're talking about top 6, and it's like, yeah, it's a traditional top 6, but every year you have 1 or 2 teams. Well, we may have to start calling it top 7 because of Newcastle getting in that mix. But every season you have 1 or 2 teams being competitive. You've had Brighton, you've had West Ham, you have Aston Villa this year. Every year in the Premier League, there's that team that's able to get themselves in the top 6. So again, for them to struggle in their first year in the Premier League, for them to sell their biggest talent in a long time, but to still succeed, I think that's part of what we call the beautiful game. And that's part of the reason why a Super League will take a lot of that excitement away from football, because it robs you of moments like this. Good run, fantastic. Again, well-seasoned Premier League vet. 2 touches, and it's not even that close. Perfect run, 2 touches, and puts the ball behind the net. Well-seasoned Premier League striker. Fantastic header again. Watkins has been at least to me this year, he's been the most most impressive player. Yes, you of course have Phil Foden, who's been outstanding for City, but we always knew Foden was going to be able to reach that type of talent. You of course have Cole Palmer. Actually, Palmer may be a shout, but to me it has to be with Ollie Watkins, because I really never had those type of expectations for Watkins. And if I did, it would have been 2 or 3 years ago. And there was of course those compilations of how many chances Grealish would give to Watkins, and then he would just miss those chances. But this year, oh my days, he's just been phenomenal. Again, even here, just again, only 2 touches inside the box and puts the ball behind the net. Like textbook striker finish. Lets the ball come in front of him, takes it to his best side, pushes his body in the right place, and slots it home with so much power. Barely there, good run. I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing from Watkins here, because these probably not this one, but a lot of the chances he's getting are the type of chances that he would be missing, and I've never seen Watkins so good in the air. I've seen him score 3 headers in this video alone. Fantastic touch. Fantastic finish. The way he curls the ball around the goalkeeper. Great touch. Again, 2 touches inside the box. This guy's not taking more than 2 touches inside the box. Another header. You're looking at a team like Chelsea, a team like United, that need a striker, a Tottenham, all the teams that have finished behind them. And it's like, maybe they should throw some money in the table. The problem with Watkins is that he's, what, 27, 28? So you don't know how far that money will get you. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching to the end. Much appreciated. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share. Do all these things to please help me grow this channel. And I'll see you guys soon.